Nina Bonina Brown sucks Jaymes Mansfield's toes. Requested by dragracefan83. Written by Sarcastic Stories 1. It was a hot Georgian summer day, and Nina was sweating her asshole off. She was patiently waiting for a friend, Jaymes Mansfield, to arrive at the Atlanta airport. Jaymes was coming from the small, tiny town of Milwaukee. It was hard being a drag queen in the Midwest, as half the population consisted of cattle and corn. And performing for corn and wheat fields was very tiring very quickly. So Jaymes decided to take a gig in Atlanta with her season 9 bestie, Nina Osama bin Laden Brown. Nina was getting irritated at her as her anus kept sweating in the summer heat. Nina was wearing her iconic mouse outfit as she sat in one of the airport terminal chairs. Finally, Nina spotted Jaymes. Jaymes was wearing a fuchsia bodycon dress with frills on the bottom and sides. He kind of looked like a sexy Miss Piggy.
Hi, Nina. I'm so excited.
Jaymes exclaimed when she saw Nina waiting for her. Nina rolled her eyes and smiles. There's my season 9 sis. How's the Midwest treating you?
Well, Jaymes replied. The corn is looking very nice.
Nina chuckled. My lord, Jaymes, you Midwesterners and your corn. Is there anything else you gotta talk about? Jaymes retorted.
Hey, we have a lot of stuff. And you shouldn't be talking with your PS5 and Chucky doll obsession.
Nina's butthole twitched, just fantasizing about that Chucky doll. She knew one day she would murder that other Chucky fan, and that doll would rightfully be hers. Bitch, you jealous of my PS5. I know it. You're so jealous of me playing Bug Snacks in the Sackboy game? You wish you had a PS5. Nina flipped her hair as she talked.
Anyways,
Jaymes continued.
Let's get to the gig.
The two marvelous drag queens headed straight towards the club, walking side by side. As soon as they enter, they already felt the club and its off vibe. The two entered the backstage dressing room and were shocked at what they saw. It was RuPaul with a whip beating up what looked like to be a Native American. Let me frack on your land, RuPaul said. Oh my God, stop it, RuPaul, Nina said. You're hurting the Native American. Stop fracking and it's bad for the environment. Frack is whack. RuPaul, with her Pee Wee Sherman bald-looking ass, stared at Nina intensely. Who are you? You look really familiar. Have we met before? Nina had an obvious expression of disappointment and annoyance at the old drag queen with dementia. It's me, Nina Bonina Brown, the one on your show, season 9, ring a bell? Oh, RuPaul suddenly realized. Oh, you were the black Boom. RuPaul's face was blown off. The Native American scampered away as Nina held the smoking gun that was responsible for RuPaul's murder. No more Black China jokes, Nina said solemnly as Jaymes watched. As Nina looked behind her, she saw all the white gays with ugly crop tops shocked behind her. Oh my God! Jesus Hunty Slay Queen, period, shoddy mama, death drop snitched, oop, gooped, oh my lord, and a oop? They all said in unison. You killed our inner black woman, RuPaul. Now we're going to be hella racist, like we usually are. The white racist twinks grabbed tiki torches and sharpened their dildos. They charged towards Nina and Jaymes, calling out racial slurs while appropriating black woman and African vernacular English African American vernacular English. The bearded drag queens were also in the charge, but since they're too lazy to put a full face of makeup on, they probably just left to eat a pizza or something. Nina and Jaymes knew jiu-jitsu though, and Nina has always been fighting the haters since day one. They fought the onslaught of white twinks. Each gay man would say, "Period," or "Slay Queen," right before Nina karate kicked them out of existence. The hordes of Drag Race fans were overwhelming, but Nina knew just what to do. Nina howled and chanted a witch hymn, and Azalea Banks appeared in front of the horde of gay people. Everyone knows the one thing that can stop any gay person is Azalea Banks. She used her witch-sacrificing chicken magic to hunt and kill all the gay people and disappear back to her lair. Finally, Jaymes and Nina were safe, and since all the gay people were out of the club, they could just take over the leftover money.
Finally, we got some cash.
Jaymes said, delighted. "Well, I have something to tell you, Jaymes," Nina said as she blushed.
What is it, Nina?
Jaymes inquired. "Well, I've been attracted to you," Nina confessed, but Jaymes wasn't shocked. In fact, Jaymes did something that surprised Nina. She went in for a kiss. The kiss was small as Jaymes took off her shoes and revealed her perky toes. Nina licked her lips. Those are some petty piggies, Jaymes." Jaymes smirked.
Well, this little piggy went to the club,
she said, pointing at one of her toes.
These little piggy went to the market,
she said, pointing at more of her toes.
And these little piggies
went into Nina's mouth. Nina began furiously sucking Jaymes' toes with grace, her tongue exploring every crevice of Jaymes' toes. Jaymes moaned a series of squeaks and gasped at the feeling of Nina's mouth on her toes. Nina was craving Jaymes so much that she ripped off James's outer layer of clothing. Jaymes lied there on the empty club floor, exposed in her Miss Piggy panty set that matched her now torn off clothing. Nina dropped her trousers to reveal her member. Jaymes was surprised to see little mouse makeup on the penis. After all, Nina took her cosplay very seriously, including her penis cosplay. Before Nina penetrated, she gave a concerned look. "Jaymes, we need lube." Jaymes shuffled in her pockets.
Here,
Jaymes said, anticipating Nina's cosplay mouse cock.
"This is my wig spray by Black Phoenix Alchemy Lab. It's for wig, but you can use it as lube, I think. Just use a spritz."
Jaymes gave Nina her wig spray, and Nina spritzed some on her mousy member. "Wow," Nina said. "It really does smell like cream soda." The two then proceeded with hot and sexy intercourse that is too steamy to describe. And little did they know, Lee Dawson was in a corner watching the two. "Hello, loves, this snogging fest is a bleated sheep's gauze, if you ask me, mum. But you need a wanker watching this from seeing two sissy blokes getting their snog on in the pub," Lee said in British, while he peeved on them two in the closet. Afterwards, the two lay together on the dance floor and smelled like a combo of cream soda and cum. The two would continue to do gigs in Atlanta until Jaymes needed to go back to the cornfields of Milwaukee. And they lived happily ever after, until Nina woke up from this and realized it was all one horrible nightmare. She hugged her PS4 as she went back to sleep, relieved that it was all just one bad dream. The end.